Hi, I'm Lisa Lunt. I'm one of the solicitors representing the victims of Primidos. In this next video, William Holford talks about the impact that Primidos had on their family life and how they decided not to have any more children after their son James.
Hello, my name's William Holford. I'm James Holford's father. I think I was 21 years old when James was born, and it came quite a shock to find that I got a handicapped son, especially when my firstborn son was perfectly normal. In fact, our older son is an army officer. Like my wife said, he's in and out of the country, has a really responsible job. It was just even more of a shock because nothing like this had ever occurred in our family. There's no instances of this kind of thing happening at all, and nothing in my wife's family. So just where it all came from, we just didn't know until we found out about Primidos. In fact, for many years, we were encouraged, if you like, to believe that it was down to us. You know, it was a genetic problem, either in myself or my wife. And, you know, we blamed ourselves all these years. And I think back in 1976, we decided that it wasn't really responsible to risk bringing any more handicapped children into the world, especially if it was, as they said, it could have been one of us. So I had a vasectomy, and we obviously all these years we've only had Simon and James. Eventually, at the time, I was a plumber and gas fitter, and because of the clinical needs of James over the years, I eventually had to leave that job and become self-employed, so that we had the flexibility to take James to and from hospital, various clinics for treatments, operations that he needed. And although that's diminished now over the years, things have settled down, but James is still handicapped. He still needs a heck of a lot of looking after. As my wife said, he can't read or write. He does need constantly watching. We can't really let him go and use a bus service on his own. Lord knows where he might end up. So we have to do a lot of driving him about here and there to day centres. And yeah, James attends day centres 4 days out of 5 a week. But in the evenings and at weekends, it is totally our responsibility. I would like to see more support from the MPs. I believe they could do a lot more than just... We've approached our local MP and asked him to attend committee meetings regarding Primidos, and he just didn't bother going. So I thought that was quite negligent of him. But it was good to see, good to hear of them, of Primidos being brought to television, on Sky News, on BBC breakfast television, on ITV. I think more and more of that needs to be brought into the public eye. I mean, thalidomide, everybody knows about that, and this is as serious, if not as bad, if not worse than that. There could be thousands of people out there who buyers and people like that are responsible for. I'd like to see accountability from the Medical Council and the information that I believe have been passed on to the GPs, telling them to delete all medical knowledge. It's disgraceful what's happened. Absolutely disgraceful.
If you think you or someone you know may have been affected by Primidos, please visit our website www.spglaw.co.uk and visit our Primidos page.